Danica.
Hello, our What the 50s.
Danica's making me go live. Plus, sorry.
That's okay. Family.
Bear with me because I'm stressing over this. We're able to edit a little bit, so I'm going to have to...
I know, no editing. So that's what we always talked about when we started this. And you saw our first hello video. It was we were going to be unscripted, unfiltered, all the things. And this makes it so that we are absolutely all those things.
We have no option at this point now.
Exactly. We have, of course, Fiona, our mascot.
Being very needy today, so hopefully Rain is down on the ground chilling. This one, I don't know.
And what I'm
She's
going
my
to do
little monster.
is I'm going to look on our page, because if anybody jumps on with us, I want to be able to see who's on and be able to say hi and all the good things. I'm really hoping that I'm on the... Oh, there we are. Okay. So now I can...
we are live.
Look at us. Look how cute. They're so cute.
That's okay.
She's so cute. So, the few things that what do we want to talk about? Because I know there was a few things that...
well, one thing that we want to talk about, we are live on Facebook, which will get posted to YouTube, because Miss Danica started this a while back, right off the bat, to do YouTube. And they had rules.
One of them was in a damn box.
They put us in a box and we had to check them. But one of them was this length of time we had to wait. So we have been doing countdown. And I drove her insane going, how many more days? How many more days? We're there today. We're going live on YouTube. And if they didn't add another rule that you need 50 followers on our YouTube channel.
50 subscribers.
50 subscribers.
Yes, on the YouTube channel. And then that way we can verify our account. We've got the time in
we're
now.
real.
So
I guess otherwise we could be AI. We're real. Look.
That is true. That is true. So we have 45.
Yeah. So she went to Facebook to see how many, and we're like, you've got to be kidding me.
I know.
So hopefully, right now, before this show's over, we'll get the 5 that we need.
Yes. Hopefully we will do that. So, and we're building our channel. So if you are on, I'm going to watch to see if you have any comments, so we include you in our little show today. We haven't seen each other in a couple weeks because Susan's been gone out of town, and so we thought we would just kind of show you a little bit of what's been happening, what's new with us, and talk about all those crazy, wonderful, shitty, amazing things that happen as we get older, and just have some fun with y'all today. So hopefully some of you will be able to join us. And also with that said, we're going to try to figure out the best time, because we're in Eastern time. So if you have an idea of, I know we have people hopefully eventually all over the world, but we're going to try to figure out the best time for our viewers to chime in. So we're thinking sometime in the morning on Thursdays is going to work. So,
right. We've been doing Thursday. Danica normally gets here about 9:30, and we're here till about 1.
Yeah.
Let us know. Is that a good time for you to do live with us? I mean, obviously, there's going to be some people we aren't going to be able to do the time you pick, but make a comment. Tell us right now if you're watching us right now. You may not, because you didn't know we were going live, because we didn't know we were going live on Facebook. But kind of let us know. We'll work around that. We're still also going to do some that we film otherwise, and we'll be putting those little blurbs in here and there.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we'll talk about some of the What the 50 funnies. So Danica did not know that they came in.
I love surprises.
Koozies!
Oh, how cute are those? Okay, I'm coming to show you.
Yeah, because I want them to see the QR code.
Look how cute.
So we're reminding you to come play with us.
Come play with Danica and Susan with our website and our logo, and then look at that. That QR code will take you to our
right
website.
Now you can take a picture of that, and it'll take you to our website.
Yep.
The What the 50 Live is our website. You can go there, and she's going to correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't do this. This is why I worship my best friend Diana Harrell. She does all this social media for me. Am I saying it correctly that if they go here, then from there they can go to the Facebook page, they can go to YouTube, they can go to X, they can go to Instagram.
Yep. So all of our landing, it's our landing page right now, and eventually we will have a blog and all kinds of other wonderful things on it as we build and grow. But right now, you do have the links to all of our social media, which is YouTube, Facebook, X, and which is Twitter, and Instagram.
Wait, so those of you that just went, Danica, you moved the QR code too quick. I just went and got where I could take it. Let me do it one more time. I hope I'm holding it.
Yay!
Okay.
Awesome.
But if not, we're going to get that out there for you too, so you can do that.
Yes, and we will upload this video onto our YouTube so that you will have that. So it's there too.
And so right now,
so that's what happens.
Go subscribe, please,
yes.
so we can start doing our lives.
Yes. There's always a workaround though. We're very creative.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you, this just reminds me of a What If 50 happened this morning. So we're always talking about stuff and we go, oh yeah, we got to remember to do that. So we have cups.
Yes.
One of these beautiful cups. I got mine out this morning so I wouldn't forget because last time I did, and I'm all ready for it, and I have it sitting here on the table. I don't know that Danica came in and put hers down, so I go to grab my cup, and there's coffee in it. And my first reaction is, oh, that is disgusting, because that's been in the box for over a week. I don't even want to open the lid of what I'm going to find, but I'm thinking, you're going to have to wash it. So I look down, I open it, and I'm like, so I start to tell her, she's like, no, that's my cup.
She just wanted to be me for a day.
Now, you know, because I didn't even think about it being Danica's, but in case you forgot, because I did, they're freaking personalized. Her name is on her cup.
Well, you know.
Yeah, those are just, that's a day in a life in my head. Stuff like that crap happens all the time.
All the time.
Would have been so easy to resolve. Okay.
And
You get a yak, I get a drink.
I get to yak. I think she just called me a yak.
Mm.
So anyway, I just first also want to say thank you guys, because we've had so many people subscribing and sharing and liking and stuff and commenting on our pages where if we have not acknowledged something that you've asked or something, please reach out again because we really want to be as personal as we can and we want to know what's going on with you. We want to know your ideas and troubles and joys and celebrations and all of it.
Wait, I wrote it down. Send your topics. We want to talk about what you want to listen to. Isn't that cute? I was this morning because I was like, we do have somebody that asks for a topic, but
okay, wait. This is supposed to be non-scripted.
I'm over the 50. Fuck, I have to make some notes. I really have to make some notes.
She's a cheater.
These are for Danica. That's the only one for the 50. Because I was like, it came to me and I thought, oh, that's so stinking cute. And if I don't write it down, I'll forget.
I love it.
So finally, we did have somebody. It's my goddaughter, Amber Lovett. I spent some time with her when I was in Indiana, actually in Tennessee with her. And she was asking me about all of this. And one of the things she asked me was which was why my notes for Danica this morning. She said, what is your website? I did know that one because I had my koozie with me and my fan and I cheated and looked at him.
No, that's okay.
She said, what is your Facebook link? I'll get back to you on that. Where else are you? And I said, I think we're on Instagram and I know we're on YouTube, but I'm not sure where else. So when Danica came in this morning, I said, before we get started, make me a sheet that has all those links so I can make a PDF and save it. And then when people ask me, plus I'm going to take a picture of it, then I can go, here's what they are. Because I'm not going to remember that HTTP, WT,
no,
blah, blah, blah.
Well, you don't really have to remember that, just the call. So that's already normal. So, and you don't even have to put the HTTP anymore.
Well, yeah, I know you can't.
You don't even have to put the www anymore. You
I
can
just
just literally
did
write
that.
WT50.live and enter, and it goes.
So sometimes, with the real estate, I had to have Diana make that list.
Okay.
And I can't remember why, but sometimes I just have to cut and paste that for it to
Oh.
connect to my Facebook page.
Interesting.
So
Who
I'm just
knows?
going to have it in case I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that way, guess what? I'm over 50. I need to use all my brain cells for the things that I need them for because I remind myself of that Married with Children one time. There was an episode. She was, the daughter, and she was going to go on some game show and she was doing great because she was learning all this stuff. And the brother went to tell her something. The dad's like, no, because if you give her any new information, she's going to forget something. She's going to forget something important. That's me. If you give me something that
comes in, something goes out.
oh yeah, it comes in, something's got to get erased, and I noticed that started happening after 50, not before. I could keep it all in there. So when I can have these things in a picture that I don't have to make myself remember, and I can just go, wait a minute, yeah, me.
There you go.
So that's the whole reason I gotta have that.
No, and
That was not the short version, but that's the reason.
I am a big fan of writing my notes out. So I don't know if that helps you because I know you can type them and we've got all our little fancy schmancy things. And I will make notes like that. If I don't put them in my phone, like on my shopping list, then I don't have a shopping list when I get to the store because I'll take it and then I'll leave it in the car. So I put those on my phone most of the time.
Oh, I leave it on the kitchen counter.
Well, yeah,
you can go back
exactly.
out to the car.
I know, but I don't go back out of the car. So I go, damn,
No, but
whatever.
good for you.
But
You get
yeah,
in the car.
and that's like 50-50 if I can get into the car, right? But if I have it on my phone, at least I know I'm taking that because it's my wallet. So then
Right.
So at least I have the list. But what I find, and it's actually a proven fact, you write it down, it connects better. So I write lists. I have notepads everywhere. I have like a notepad for every thing. Sometimes I look around, people
And I have
have
different sizes for different things.
Yeah, like I have one for when I'm writing books
Little
and for
stickies,
notes.
and then this, and then this, and this is the one I take to Texas because Every page will be my daily, even though yes, it's in my Google Calendar. I still
I do the same
old
thing.
fashioned.
So,
I'm over 50. We like our paper and pens.
but I think also there's something to be
It
said
helps
with
stick
that
in your
because it
brain.
really does help stick in your brain if you do write it down and do all the things. So
Well, and I really agree with that as far as calendar.
yeah,
Because if I just put an appointment in the calendar, my brain doesn't calculate that August 3rd, 5:30. When I follow through and write on my little notepad, and then every morning when I get up, I look at my list. It's in there, it's in there, it's
and
in
then
there.
then you get a reminder. I set a reminder on my calendar as well, so that they
Yeah.
pop up. But that doesn't always matter either, because then it pops up and then I squirrel, right? And then it's like, okay, what was I doing? Oh, 30 minutes later I missed my meeting or whatever. It's like,
Excuse me, I know.
So
Oh my goodness.
I have learned to roll with the flow, though. That's an interesting thing, as I've noticed as I've gotten older, and I've worked at it, is that I just roll with the flow. I mean,
You
like
have
yesterday,
to, or
we
you
were
just end up so
I know.
distraught
Well,
of like, this shit keeps happening to me.
I know. Well, and I even got upset with myself because yesterday was Thursday. Obviously, today's Friday, so we're live on Friday instead of Thursday. But after we just told them we're gonna be here every Thursday.
Well, that's it. Oh my god. Sorry.
I just remember it's Friday too. Take a drink. Take a drink. Oh.
My allergies are, I have so much drainage right now, but that is hysterical because we do, and we just couldn't yesterday. So yeah, except for today, we will be on Thursday.
We'll be on Thursdays.
Well, welcome to us.
So Emerald and I, just the last few months, I don't know if it's just what it is, but I mean, she's been going to her camp and new kids and new stuff. So we both just been getting these little coughs, and they come for a few days and then they go. And so we had it the other night, and I could not sleep. I was up till like 3 in the morning, and I woke up the next morning late. I never wake up late. I usually wake up between 5 and 6 in the morning, and then
There's a monkey in over here.
Emerald will, if you want to come say hi, you can. And then Emerald wakes up when she wakes up, and she doesn't know she's growing, so she wakes up
Let
sometimes.
me tell you the best thing, kiddo, because we have this whole thing. Stick your head right around here and just look into the iPad and tell them, hello, world. Oh, you have to look right. Yep, keep going until you see yourself. Keep going. Keep going. Do you see yourself yet?
I can barely my legs.
Or
Can you
crawl,
see through
crawl
there?
very carefully. Just be careful.
So that you can't see, we have lights everywhere. Poor kid, it's like a obstacle
It
course to
is.
get
She
through.
likes that though. There she is.
Right.
There she is. Say hi.
Hi.
This is
That was the
our
monkey I was referring to.
Yes, this is a monkey. You have 2 dogs and a monkey in here.
Yeah.
All right. Careful, careful. Go slow. I know. I don't need to tell you that. She's so big. She weighed 57 pounds and she's 48.25 inches today. And in 2 weeks ago, she was 55 pounds and under 48 inches. So it's like, man.
It does a blink of an eye.
Anyway, what I was saying is yesterday we were supposed to be here, and I woke up, fed the cats, and just felt tired because I hadn't slept. So I laid back down with Emma for a minute. 99.9% of the time, that's all it is. I lay down there and just lay by her and kind of feel the snuggle and was going to rest my little head still, and fell asleep. Woke up, knew we were going to be late, and so Susan suggested being here today, and my whole being just felt defeated. Because I thought, you know what, I'm not irresponsible. This is one of my favorite things in the
No, but
world
you need
to
a day
do.
off. Your body said if you slept, went back to sleep.
I
That's why I was
guess.
like, Danica, when we do this, we want to be our best selves.
Yes.
And if either one of us is having one of those days or had the night before, whatever, that's literally what I responded to. I was like, I'm not worried about it. But if you didn't sleep well, and on and on and on, it's going to reflect. I said, now in our real jobs, I can fake it when I go out to the real estate
I
world.
fake it all
And
the time.
yeah, I'll pretend I feel great and I could be dying and literally thinking how many more minutes before I can go home and fall into my bed and go to sleep. But for this, it's an energetic show. I want our energy to go through.
Oh, wow.
And since we
I
don't do
don't
it
ever
every
have
day,
energy.
well, like I can't,
I
I can't do that often in my real job. Where this
That's
is once
true.
a week. So hey, if we can delay today, we can delay today.
I know, but I did. I felt defeated. So, and then I even
It's-
called
well,
Susan and I
first it's
poured
a-
my little heart out to her. I'm like, but this is like my favorite thing to do.
I was like,
and
oh my
then
gosh,
I
she's
realized,
having a meltdown.
then I hung up and went, oh, maybe it was a good thing you stayed home. And it was
That's
only
when I heard it, that's when I text back and went, I think you need your rest.
Well, the ironic thing is then I ended up cleaning out my entire closet, my bedroom, under my bed, all the things, and so I ended up with enough energy, but I crashed pretty good last night. But so anyway, but with that said, learning to roll with the flow is something that I think as we get older, if you haven't learned that yet, I'm going to give you with all my heart an invitation to do whatever it takes to start learning to do that, because it just makes it so much easier. Because here I'm at home thinking, oh, Susan's gonna be so disappointed. And then I sat there and thought about it for a minute. Why would Susan be
Thank
disappointed?
you.
You know, it's like
When
because
you
that's
said
my
stuff,
old
I'm just like, it's
that's
fine,
my
dear.
old conditioned thought process though.
But I'm gonna go back and she kind of.
And it was only
skipped a
because I
little
was
bit.
tired.
So
that
she
I-
sent me this lovely message and saying, you know what, it's been a very productive. This morning I took everything out of my closet and I got really organized in my entire life. Maybe it was better I stayed. And I said, see, everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
Because I'm an everything happens for a reason
I
or on the
know.
bright side.
Yeah.
And she agreed. And this was, let's see, that was at 10:57. And then at 11:30 I get this text. Well, you dodged a bullet.
Oh, I hate you.
The beans I ate yesterday just stuck up the entire apartment complex. Oh my goodness. And I responded, see, it was meant to be. For so many reasons we rescheduled. I had to do it.
You're rotten.
You brought it
Damn.
up. I wasn't going to talk about yesterday, but if
Yeah.
you're going to tell the story,
You
you
know-
got to tell the whole
Be
story.
careful what you tell her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, do not. If
Oh
you
my
want me
God.
to keep something a secret, you need to say, keep this a secret. Otherwise, I don't know. This is not to be shared with everybody in the world.
The good thing is I don't care.
I know.
Oh my God, you should.
I just see your face would be priceless when I start reading it. Like, she is not telling the bean fart text. Oh my God, I'm going to kill her.
I couldn't remember that. I didn't even remember that I wrote it. Right? So, oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
And
And the ironic
I
thing is, I wrote it as I was sitting on the toilet. Right? So that's what I laughed because she has a sign in her bathroom that says, "What does it say? If you
Oh, text me if you need toilet paper because I know you're on your phone.
And I don't ever get on my phone. I don't know why. It was just sitting
Most-
next to
well,
me, and I
that's why
thought it
it's
was
so
so funny
funny.
at the moment. So that's why I thought I never use my phone on my toilet. You know what I mean? But that is hysterical. But no, it doesn't usually do that to me. So obviously my body was telling me something, but that is hysterical.
Head share. And that's a what the 50 moment. So I'm sorry, I gotta go back to my goddaughter.
Oh, yes.
And I did that. But I can't hit the buzzer right now because the dogs will go psycho. So she said, you know, I want to get when you're on there live. I want to do some topics. Can I do that? And I'm like, we would love that. We've been begging people to give us their topics. You know, please, please, please. So she's going to do that. I told her we're doing today. I'll get with Danica, find out how to set us up for next week. Hopefully at that point, 5 more subscribers.
Yes,
And we'll be able to be live next week on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
And I can get with Amber and we can answer some of her questions. Because they're very important. They're about feminine changes. You know,
Yes.
hormonal type things. And some things I related with, some I said I did not. But you know what? I guarantee you, one of our What the 50 Plus friends out there is probably experiencing that and can give you some guidance, and if nothing else, just make you feel better that you're not alone.
Yeah.
So, we're going to do that. I was trying to think. Oh, so we were just going to talk what we had no script today, no nothing. We didn't go through our topics. We said, what are we going to talk about? And I said, just tell what happens to us. So, I have a water pick that I love.
Okay.
Yeah, and I love my water pick. And the dentist loves it. I love my water pick. It's made a huge difference. Freaking, I'm telling you. So, it's on the counter. And the other day, and if you own a water pick, you're going to go, this had to have happened to you at least once. Me, unfortunately, more than once. But I've gotten really good so it doesn't happen. I was having a what the 50 moment because I swear for just a moment, like, I don't even recall what chain of
How it
events
happened?
had that happen. I wasn't even, I had already filled it up, and I have it sitting there, and I'm doing something, and I reached over to get the hose, which is not really close to the button. So I don't know if I sent out like a voo-voo vibe over there or something, but apparently I hit it, and it's right next to my glass shower door.
Oh.
So it hits the glass shower door, explodes on it, bounces off and hits the mirror, and explodes on that, and I mean, this all happened in a matter of 2 seconds before I'm like, what the fuck, and I get shut off. I'm literally, you know, you're saying that we have to handle things differently. I'm looking at my mirror, I'm looking at this. Happened to be the one morning that I had an early appointment. I did not have time to clean this shit. And I'm OCD, so I'm really in a predicament at this point. But I'm looking and I really did just want to start crying. You know, like, God damn it! Why did I do that? Or why didn't somebody else do it so I could tell them how stupid they were for doing it? That's what I really wanted. And then I just started hysterically laughing. I got into laughing. Okay, sorry, I just got noticed my closing's happened today, so that was an important text. I just started laughing like a crazy person. And then I thought, you know what? Call your appointment, tell them what happened and why you're going to run 10 minutes late.
10 minutes late, exactly.
And as I'm trying to tell them, they're like, oh my gosh, I had a water break that happened, not quite.
Oh yeah.
You know, if I do something, I got to do it big. I can't just have it like squirt a little. Oh no. And then, you know, it's about, I'm tall, so my countertops are 38 inches. It's in the middle, so it's,
That's hysterical.
I
I actually need to have.
It was such a mess.
I need to have that happen because I do the Mel Robbins high five in the mornings, and it's awesome. So if you haven't tried that, high five yourself in the morning, in the mirror every morning, because it's a great way to just start your day. And it's there's science behind it. I've read the book. It's amazing. So she's one of my favorites. That's going to be amazing to get hooked up with her and get her on her show because she just like lights my fire.
That would be great.
And but anyway, so I looked at my mirror this morning and I use oils on my skin. I make my own oils, and I looked up there and I have oil high five prints. If you look just the right way, I'm like, maybe I need a water pick explosion so
It'll wash it off.
It'll wash it off. But, you know,
No,
but at the
trust
same
me,
time,
you don't need that.
at the
Figure
same
out something else to
time,
clean
I
up.
thought about it and I thought, well, I should wash it off. And I thought, well, you know, because when I see it, it'll remind me to do it. So, you know, I'm trying not to be, because I like things clean. As I toured with my bands and then I had a child, I learned to be a little bit more lax in my, you know, quadruple A personality out of necessity for sure, out of survival. Especially with the, you know, band house full of boys for, you know, 10 years, 9, 10, you know,
Never
16
been able to
years.
do more than one at a time in this house, and I want to kill them.
I
So I
lived
can't
with
imagine
them 10 months out of the year for 16 years. So yeah, I learned to not do that. But I want to ask real quick because we have 2 people watching.
Really?
Yes.
Who's
I
watching?
can't see if
Oh,
am I
crap.
seeing a comment up there. Why
Ray
can't I see the comment?
Martinez.
Ray, oh my God,
Text from
I
the
love you.
office. And you know what, Ray? You just what did I just see your name for?
For his I just woke up. Puppy, so sorry.
Sorry.
He does a radio show. And I've been on his radio show. Ray, we need to talk. I know we keep making plans and then like get sidetracked. I wonder why. But definitely, would love to get on your show again, please. And we can do remote, and would love to have you on our show as well. Yeah, we're learning all the little bells and whistles.
But now he made a comment or something on Facebook page within like probably last week because the brain didn't go back further, and that's why the name I'm like.
It was probably one of his shows because he
Oh,
and they come up
yes,
on mine, and then I always
thank you.
try to share them on mine too.
And thanks for hanging with us.
Yes, he does everything from health to music to whatever. Right? We've done some stuff, and he teaches chess, and he teaches chess to children, and it helps them with their mindset and all kinds of amazing things. So we would
And I'm
love to
glad
interview
chess
you
is
one
making
day.
a comeback because my grandkids play it, and you're right, they show how it's so good for a child's brain development.
Yes. So we're gonna
Awesome.
talk to you, Ray. I'm so glad you're on. Thank you so much. He's always supportive. He's amazing. He's in Texas. So, look, that's our timer. We've already chatted for 20 minutes.
Oh, but we're live now, so it's okay. It's when we bore people.
Oh,
Is that
I guess
right?
that's
Or
true.
not?
Well, we might still be boring them.
We try. All we can do is try our
That
best.
is right. No, our podcast, we're trying to keep around 20, 30 minutes.
Because
so
those
we can
are
all
you
start
can
going.
sit down and it's only going to take you 20 minutes to watch it. And you
Right.
can move on.
That is true. I forgot. We are.
Speaking of Texas, I'm coming back to Texas to work my real job, real estate. Got a bunch of appointments going on. But I'm going to do a podcast with Danica here.
Yes.
Me there. Gonna bring in Diana, my social media girl. We're gonna do it live from Isla Grande because the view is fabulous. A friend is letting me stay in their unit as well as I have one for sale, so I'm gonna pull that in and do some video for the real estate in. But it is gonna be super exciting because they have this gorgeous pool with a waterfall, and then there's the beach.
It is. It's
I'm
amazing.
looking forward to it. And then we're gonna jump down and only for you. We're doing it for you, not for us. It's it's not for me. We're gonna go to the bar. And try their specialty drinks and all their appetizers to show you how wonderful they are.
Okay, wow.
I'm going to make that sacrifice.
Wow,
I will
okay,
do it.
right,
I will do
thanks.
it.
She's going,
That's how much
can't
I
do
love
that.
my
I'm going to be
150 plus
sitting in my
friends.
office at home without any
Especially the
specialty
smoky drink
drinks.
that is a smoky, peppery bacon. Oh, gosh, you wish you had smell vision. It's so awesome.
And then one of these days,
Monkey's back.
we are going to go to South Padre at the same time
Yes.
and do some stuff together. Because that is ironically where Susan and I met, and Isla Grande is the reason I went to South Padre. So it's really going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be really fun. So
And we
that's-
talked, I go a lot, I try to go about every 4 to 6 weeks because I have to work there. And then I talked about we're going to start featuring when I'm there, even if it's just little short clips, I want to go in and start going through all the favorite restaurants I've had over the years, Then I'll start working on the new ones that have come in that I haven't been to. Same thing with my shops that I've always liked, Becky's, Sisters, but this trip, well,
Oh,
that's
Becky's.
Becky, but this tip that I'm going to try to get by Charms and Poppy something that's in Laguna Heights.
Okay.
They've been posted on Facebook that looks like some super cute clothes that I might need. So I did, Poppy already knows I'm coming. I go in their newsletter. Charm, I've been liking you a lot, so you probably figure something psycho's
And
going
I don't
on.
know any of those.
They're newer.
Okay.
So to me, so I think Charm may have opened up about a year ago or less. Poppy's I don't even think has been open that much. But see how Facebook works? You guys are on there and you're posting that stuff, and I'm like, what's that? Poppy had on this really cute watermelon jumpsuit, and that's what got my attention. I'm like, what's Poppy's?
That's right.
So I
That's
got
right.
there's some new restaurants. For those of you that know me, you know I have known Melvin well since I was 15 years old. I'm 54, do the math, he's family. He, for whatever reason, he had to close up Manuel's. He's been telling me he was coming back. I was secretly hoping he really was, but didn't know if it was just, a good thought he was having. However, in the meantime, I've always been able to have him can and ship his salsa to me, and he will do that. Oh yeah.
I
get
didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know. Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna have
well-
to have him get some too next time.
No, yeah, he can,
Awesome.
and you can do that for
Anybody.
Of course he does. Of course he does it for just me. But he will do it for you too. No, he will do that. He cans them.
Diva.
They're cans, so they'll last as long as you want until you open them. Typically, I'm gonna assume he might have to correct me on this. Probably will last in the refrigerator a couple of weeks. For me, it lasts about 5 days because it goes on everything for the next 5 days. But where was I going with that? He is opening up Manuel's at Double Days in Port Isabel. So I will definitely be going by there, get my Manuel hug, get my Manuel talking salsa. I'm getting my tortillas that he's always done for me since even before I was over in Florida part-time. Manuel, for many, many years, has canned salsa for me and made 12 to 2 dozen tortillas, packed them up for me to put in my suitcase, for me to take to Indiana and make breakfast tacos for my family and friends. I've taken them to Estapa, Mexico to make them for family that I was meeting up there. Used to bring them to Florida here for Courtney and her husband and the girls. So God love him. He just always goes the extra mile. But that's going to be another place I'm going to pop in. If you guys want to put on there somewhere maybe I haven't been that's opened up in the last 6 months to a year, obviously I've been there since then, but I haven't maybe seen the place. I'll be happy to stop by and try them out.
Interrupted. Or if it's one of the restaurants that somebody's watching, if you want Susan to come by.
Blackberries, I'll come by and eat my chicken fried chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans. Yummies, I'm going to come by and either get my chipotle shrimp or my 3 salads.
There's summer omelet. There's summer omelet.
Oh, see, I get there and so my ex-husband owned a restaurant, which was the worst thing that could ever happen to me because I like to design my own meals. And this is why I either go to these restaurants because they let me do this or I probably don't because they don't. But Yummies always lets me combine 2 different meals, which they have a chipotle shrimp and then they have a spinach dish. But I don't like either one, but I like the stuff from both, so that's my special dish they always make me.
That's awesome. Well, you should be having put on the menu.
There you go, guys.
There you go.
And every time I have it, all my friends always go, "What's that?"
You could call it
it's
the hustler.
so good. There you go. And I always have to have the 3 salad. I lived off that.
Oh, that's awesome.
When I lived in Texas full time, they know I would come and get it for lunch, and then they divide up in 3 different. Now I'm saying shit. I am so spoiled. You guys are so good to me. Thank you.
Spoiled rotten.
Oh my God, I'm spoiled rotten.
That's right.
So Yummies been divided up. So I have my little container for lunch, my little container for dinner, my little container for lunch the next day. I know. I am a brat. Thank you, because I am a brat, and I love that you let me be a brat.
I know. I do too. I love being
So
spoiled.
yeah, put in there if there's anywhere. This time I'm flying into Brownsville. It's going to be my first time at the new airport. So I'll do a little video. I haven't seen it.
I have seen it.
I'm getting my Turo car from Stephanie and Scott Wilson, and we'll do a whole little podcast on Turo, which is for you that are going, what? Don't worry, that was me last year when Courtney, my stepdaughter, said that to me. It is where you're renting somebody's personal car.
That's cool.
You want to talk about it right now? I mean, we're live. I guess we can.
Whatever.
We'll talk till she comes out and says she's starving.
I just want to really quickly.
Oh, go ahead.
There's 3 people on. Who are you besides
Who are
Ray? Ray is
Why
the
isn't
only
it
one.
showing it?
Ray, oh, now there's 2 people. It shows. It does show it.
I can't see it
Ray,
on my readers.
gosh.
Who else
It's
is
okay.
on there?
It doesn't. Well, it doesn't show who.
Well, there's a name. I could see a name. I
That's
just can't-
Ray.
Oh, right above him. What's that name?
Oh wait, I can see that. Cheryl.
Good morning.
Oh, there it is.
Who is it?
Cheryl.
What's her last name?
Cheryl Campbell McGowan. I don't know if you know. I don't know if
I
you
don't
know.
know if you're Cheryl.
Or wait, hold on. I can't read it.
Where is she?
It's up in the top. No, it's I'm sorry. I was thinking that didn't sound right. It's Sherry.
Sherry.
I can't. It's. Can you see how it's
Okay,
shaded?
what the 50 moment?
Nope. There we go. I
She
had to pull it
doesn't have
down so I
readers.
could.
I don't
No,
have my readers.
I've got my contact in, but
Oh,
it's shaded right there, so I had to actually I could pull it down to see it.
And what she
Sherry.
said? Oh, it just says
She
she's watching.
says she's watching, but she hasn't commented. But I'm glad you're there.
And who's the third one?
And that's right. That's it. It's
Oh, there's 2.
There's 2 now. Oh yeah, the
Oh.
other one just jumped off. So I don't know. Yeah.
Well, we're sorry if we missed you. We're dumbasses that didn't know how to find out it was you that was
Well,
on there.
then I can't.
But now we kind of think we might know. So,
From here.
or put a comment.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think what's happening if you're just watching us, we're not seeing it as much. But if you actually put a comment like Ray, then it's
It
like
helps, yeah.
boom in your face.
Um,
We have a future movie star here that wants to be part of this.
That's right.
Okay. Oh, Turo. So that's where I was going with that. And I'll get back. Well, I'll round up Texas and then I'll come back because you guys know by now I bounce all the hell around. Anyway, I'll be in Texas. Any of you that want to tell me a place I need to go check out for eating, for shopping, I sell real estate, so if there's something new that you think I probably know about it, but maybe you haven't seen it, but I need to know about it. I know I'm going to Las Vegas, which is down where Paradise used to be.
Okay.
I was in the original one part they built, but now Troy's going to another section and it's a little bit different, so I'm going to check that out. And I've got to get out to the shores and see their new bridge that's connecting their islands. I saw that in 2001 when I moved there. It was
What?
at the shores on the marine
Oh,
side.
that's right.
So they had this all of this was platted back then. But 9/11 happened and then we got going again and they were going again and then we had the real estate market crash. And so this dream of Frankie's, and yes, they're competition agents, but I am so proud of them. I'm giving them a shout out.
Yeah.
They held on to this plan and it is there now.
Oh,
and now it's
I'm
like
excited to
really
see it.
moving. They're creating the shore city.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And especially when I saw it that many years ago on there and it would get momentum and again, nothing to to them, not marketing and et cetera, just wasn't ready.
Yeah.
And now
That's
the time
awesome.
is right. I know,
That's
I'm
the
so
long
excited
time's
for
coming.
that. Okay, Turo. So what Turo is an app. And I'm going to use Scott and Stephanie Wilson as an example. I've done it before. I go on and, so one thing when you rent, this is part of saving money when you travel, that episode we did. When you rent a car and you pick it up at the airport, you pay a tax for picking it up at the airport and it's a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's anywhere from, I've seen 13 to 25%.
Ooh.
So Courtney, when I was going to Colorado and go to rent a car, and she said, well, do Turo. And I'm like, what?
I don't know what
I
that
thought it was a
is.
dance. So she explained it to me and helped me get through it, thank goodness. And I'll be more than happy to help you. It's not hard. It just helps if somebody's guiding you. It's an app, T-U-V-O. You know what, I better make sure, because sometimes I call it Turbo or Turo.
What is Turbo?
And I better make sure that's correct. T-U-R-O, is that what I was saying?
Turo.
Turo. I was saying Tubo.
Tubo.
See, that's why I had to check. T-U-R-O.
Turo.
Turo. Okay. So I go on and I say, I'm coming to Texas. And I always put in an SUV because I'm going to be having staging and signs and all that stuff. I need an SUV. I put in the dates I want. I can even put in perimeters that I want, which as I'm coming into August, I actually do this all year round. I'm going to tell you the truth. I want air conditioned seats. I'm in that car from sun up to sundown, working my butt off the whole time I'm there.
In the Texas heat.
In the Texas heat. And trying to look cute. And cute clothes are not light and comfortable. I mean, they're hot. My back's, okay, you get the point. Anyway, so I go in and I put those in. It pops up, everybody that has a car. It shows their ratings. They can go in and even tell you additional things about it. So the first one I did in Texas, I didn't even know it was Scott and Stephanie. So I'm just looking at this vehicle. It was very clean. They had amazing reviews, blah, blah, blah. Had I scrolled down, I would have seen Scott Wilson. So I go in and, well, Stephanie being Stephanie, man, she's on it. I mean, within, I'm going to say 30 seconds, I get a text. Oh, you're going to rent our car? And I'm like,
What?
where is she? I still do that because I'm over 50. When somebody responds, I'm always kind of like, oh yeah, they're on the phone. So, it's awesome. You can either pick it up from they have it available in the beginning, so they can offer their house, or if they don't want people to come to their house, they might say a Walmart parking lot. I'm flying in. I need you to bring it to the airport. I can do that. It's a little extra charge. When I say that, it is very minimal charge. I get to the, and again, if you can rent from Scott and Stephanie, scroll down and rent from Scott and Stephanie, because I don't think all people do this. I mean, they're in touch with me the whole time. So I let them know, yes, I'm leaving Houston in time. They're like, okay, we just dropped the car off, you walk out the door, you turn right, you go 6 vehicles, blah, blah, I mean, I went right there. It's a code. They have the code. I was able to get in. Immaculate, which you could look at the reviews. Most of them do that. The extra steps they did. So they had a bottle of water for me, and they also had sunshades.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep that in mind when I go somewhere else and it's going to be hot. I'm going to take my own sunshades because man, it makes such a difference.
It does.
So yeah, that's what you do. And then for me, I just drop it back off at the airport. Now Texas has a lot of free transportation from the airport to the island. So you could, if you wanted, I got to like land and get going right away. You can take your wave to wherever you're staying, your condo, your house, your hotel, and then have them drop it off at that. And there's usually not an extra fee because they're in that particular area.
That makes sense.
They can provide car seats. You can do
just like a regular rental.
just like a regular rent. Better.
It's like an
There's
Airbnb.
so
It's like
many
an
more
Airbnb
options.
that came along. Now there's this one for the car.
I know, I was trying to think of a really cute name, but I guess I was gonna go. I thought I was thinking Airbnb meant bed and breakfast.
Yeah,
but it doesn't.
it doesn't. Well, yeah, it
Anyway,
does.
Turo.
It does.
Is it
Airbnb.
bed
Yeah,
and breakfast?
breakfast,
Okay.
yeah.
So Air C A
And I
R.
don't know why it came. Why did they say air?
I don't know.
Because you.
How do you know that?
Why?
See, when we-
Why is it an Airbnb?
So let's make viewers aware. I don't like viewers. Make our friends aware.
Yes.
When you see us do this, we don't know.
No idea.
So could you please, if you know, now don't do bullshit unless you follow it by LOL, because we're apt to repeat it and then we're gonna look really stupid that I've done before on Facebook. If you know for a fact, put it on there and then we can share that history, because I love knowing shit like
Well,
that.
you know we're gonna have somebody put some bullshit.
Oh, I know. Now they're gonna do it just to screw with me.
Exactly.
Love you.
Okay.
I know you're gonna do that.
So Ray
What?
said, "Come to El Hueso de Friel." I don't know what that is. What is that? Is it a restaurant?
I don't know.
Do you need? I'd let you borrow my.
Well,
phone.
where is it, first of all? Because
Yeah, where
Texas
is it?
huge. If
Well-
you're in Houston, that's not gonna happen.
No, he's not in Houston.
Oh, he's in the valley?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let me know.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
thinking
in the
maybe
valley.
Brownsville, since I just said I was coming into Brownsville.
That's that. That's what.
Oh, let me tell you, Ray.
Uh
One of the reasons I come back
Let me
is,
tell
well,
ya.
because that's my job and that's how I pay my bills. That's the number one reason. Number two, friends and family. Number three, and you notice I said them in those order because I got in a lot of trouble when I didn't before. I come back for authentic Valley Mexican food that I cannot find anywhere else. Got really close in Indiana. They're much closer than Florida. I can't get those flavors, and I literally crave it. And the second thing is wild caught Gulf shrimp.
Yeah. No, I've been to Mexican 3 times here, and all 3 times it's like, eh.
Well, when I found out to their there was a strong Cuban influence. 30 miles away.
Right.
It's all Cuban or Puerto Rican influence, and so though it has kind of a Mexican concept,
Yeah.
you know,
It's
tortillas and flour tortillas.
Well, not that it's bad.
It's not.
It's just
no, it's not bad.
Just not what we're used
Exactly,
to.
and that's
Yeah.
what I always
Not
say
what
is
we're used to.
it's not that it's bad, but they usually have black beans.
Yeah, downtown
Instead of-
Brownsville.
Okay, I'll do it. Do a screenshot so I don't forget.
I will text
Maybe
you.
I'll do that as soon as I leave the airport.
Ooh, yeah.
And even if they do breakfast, I can always do it on my way. Because
There
I
you
do eat 3-4 times a day when I'm in Texas. Because I have to. I have to get all my places in.
That's
all.
why I walked in today and I said, "You're looking really skinny." She's getting ready for Texas.
So my aunt came up with this years ago. I come to Texas for 10 pounds and a tan. I come back to Texas for my 10 pounds and a tan. Because it's like the only time I will take, and I'm doing it with Diana on an afternoon. So far, I blocked it off. We're going to go lay by the pool for 2 hours and get a little bit of color.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
I love it.
So yeah, the Texas, the Gulf shrimp, you cannot get it. So that's literally all I eat. And people always offer, oh, you want to get, no. I want my Mexican and I want my seafood when I'm there. Okay.
There you go.
So in the last week or two, have you had the 50 moment?
Well, how would
Well,
I remember
can
that,
you-
right?
Well, that's the one moment. You can't remember the moment.
So have I had one that you remember that I don't remember? That
You know,
can
you're trying to get out of
remind
your
me
car and not unbuckling your seatbelt.
No, I haven't done that.
I think your child's old enough you don't leave her in the cart.
Oh no, she would scream at me. Mom, where are
Any
you
groceries in the car. I'm
going?"
trying to think of all these 50 things that I do, or the push and pull. I still work, I still struggle with that.
Oh yeah, push or pull.
Yeah,
that,
and I even
I've
read
always-
it.
I've always done that.
I have not.
I have done that
Oh,
all my life. It
see,
says push
this
and
is
I'll
new.
pull or vice versa. No, that's
Well, because I was red.
that's the blonde.
So I would look up and see it says push. Okay. It said pull. Now I look at it and it says push, and my brain goes, okay. And then I'm like, I'm serious.
Hoping that somebody's pushing from the other side or what?
I'm telling you, I have like those little, I think, blackout moments since I turned.
I am
50
quite certain
plus.
that I have, but I just, it's hard to remember, what I did 5 seconds ago. When I'm at my shows, I always tell people, because they'll ask for requests, and I always say, if I don't get to your request within a few minutes, or a few songs, remind me, because I'm like 10-second Tom. You've seen 50 First Dates, right? There's 10-second Tom. Who, if you haven't seen that movie, you've got to see it. Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler is one of my favorites. I've seen it 50 times. But he's 10-second Tom is in a home for the challenged, I'll say.
Memory
challenge, yeah. And so he's like, hi, I'm Tom. So nice to meet you. And I'm so. Oh, well, hi, I'm Tom, right? And that's what I tell people at my shows. So I'm Danica, What do you want to hear? Oh, I would love to sing that song for you. Thank you so much for coming out. Hi, I'm Danica. So
Would you like to hear a
what
song?
would you like to hear? So that's, I just get so much noise. And I think, Susan, also, I don't think it's just from turning 50 and getting older. I think with the
There's a
social
lot more
media,
noise.
with all the people, our population's getting bigger. There's so many more options with things. We're on our phones. We've got so much going on. Our brains are so full constantly.
Well, just here, we're sitting here trying to film. My phone is ringing. My phone is texting. My phone is calling.
Yep.
And that's in what, 20 minutes?
I'm not as important.
And that's
as
just
Susan.
that.
And
Well,
so
no,
I
that's
turned mine
just-
off.
I told Danica I want to do a podcast on, or at least like a reel. And I call it white noise, and this one I call sign noise. I am always just shocked, sometimes appalled, sometimes entertained by the necessity of signs that we have.
Oh, it's hysterical, yeah.
So, we all can relate to the one that's very simple, is that, do we need a sign in the bathroom telling employees that are going to go touch people's food to wash their hands? But wait, not only did we remind them, okay, maybe they need reminded, they're distracted, their child's homesick, I'll give them that. We have to give instructions how to properly wash their hands. Where were their parents? So that's kind of one. But the other, and it happens all the time, and I told her we have to start taking pictures or a little video because I can't remember them all. But I pulled up at the street, and the sign said, and it's a permanent sign, it wasn't generic, stay in the left lane, right turns only. No, stay in the right lane, how do I want to say that? God damn it, I knew I was going to forget it. Stay in the left lane, turning right only, was the second sign. And I went,
How does that make sense?
so you just told, exactly. The first sign said to get in the left lane and stay. And in the next sign says, I can only turn right from that lane, but yet there's a right lane.
Were you in Jersey?
I gotta go back. No, I was
Because
here.
Jersey has the jug handle turns, which freaked me out.
I mean,
I'll
it
never
just,
understand
I'm
those.
like,
That is weird.
and I was born here, and I somewhat speak and read the English language fairly well.
Most of
And
us.
I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
That doesn't
So
make
how is our tourists and our visitors and our people that have moved here? No wonder they get in trouble. I don't even, so don't feel bad. I don't know what it means. And I had this conversation with friends that aren't from here, or they have a very strong accent, etc. They'll say to me, oh, my English isn't very good. I don't know how to say this, or I don't know what this means. And I'm like,
I don't either. So do you know what I think we do need a sign for? We need a couple different signs. No, probably I could do 10 podcasts on one of these, but one of them we should have a sign that says, please flush toilet. Because, and do you want me to know what? I don't think it's people that don't want to flush the toilet. We are so used to the automatic flushes now
that people don't
that I
know.
don't even think you look anymore. You just get up and walk out thinking it's going to flush, and not everywhere you go has an automatic flusher.
Okay, I am going to give away the second part of what the problem is. Love you, Emerald. Love you, Marley, Lenny, and Dylan. Free kids don't flush.
This one does.
Oh,
This one is so good.
you are lucky because the little
It is.
shits, I love them, but every time they come here, I now and then they'll have it when they come out. I'm like, did you flush? Well, that was the first level.
Do you flush
And
it?
they finally, yes. Well, then I realized I just say, did you wait to make sure there's nothing left there?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes.
So that's what I think happens
But
too.
sometimes
is
it
they
doesn't-
flush and they leave and they don't realize
It
it's
didn't
not
flush.
finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh my God.
she's every once
Some
in a
signs are
while.
definitely necessary,
Very.
but
Well, I think we need to sign in your car. Which I know that sounds weird.
your backup singer on primary.
What?
When you're in my car, I'm the lead singer. I never had this problem with Danica, but I have other friends. I sing lead. You are backup. Don't try to sing lead in my car. You drive if you want to sing lead, and I'll be backup.
There's no.
Well, we'll find it.
No, my phone is under the bed.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
No, it's dusty. I can't even reach it.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Did you
All
just
right.
tell America that underneath my bed is dusty?
Yes. See?
It is.
Emerald! Gosh dang it. And I just told your mom, don't touch anything because I haven't touched this week. The dogs are shedding so badly.
Yes, I know. They're
Well,
almost
you know,
Why
okay.
dust?
Guess what? Karma.
Yeah.
For telling the
For about that
vortex.
with beans. I was just thinking that. Yep. See?
Good karma, bad karma. though.
So, okay, I promise I will be the dog singer. I have no problem.
Well,
with
sorry,
that.
would you like to see in my car?
Not your car.
Oh,
Everybody's
I
car.
thought you were like mine. I thought,
Hey,
oh shit, what have I
not
done?
everything is about you.
Yes, it is.
So,
Danica, we have so had this conversation. Any of my friends that have known me 20, 30, 40 years, please let her know it's about me.
okay, no, the general population.
Oh, okay, go ahead. The general
You
population.
need
What
a
do they do?
sign that pops up in their car. Turn off your fucking blinker, or turn
Oh.
on your blinker.
Yes.
What? This is the thing. Is it when you're going somewhere and you don't turn on your blinker? I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And it's not that. It's just dangerous.
For the person that doesn't turn on the blinker.
Yes.
That's what they understand. I get it. I'm a stranger behind you. You don't give a shit about me that I know what you're doing. Okay. But guess what? If you value your own life,
Yes.
that's why I turn my turn signal on.
I turn it
Way
volume-
ahead.
Well, yeah, not quite.
So the
that
car,
bad.
well, but I mean,
Far enough.
yeah, not as I'm
They-
turning, because you either have the don't turn it on or you're turning it on as you're turning. Oh,
No,
well, I don't
yeah.
need it now.
Oh,
Turn it on so if the person in the car happens to be turning the radio station, God forbid looking at a text message,
sneezing.
drop
anything.
something on the floor, the kids, anyway, they're distracted for a moment, they look up and see that turn signal and know they need to stop.
Yes.
Versus otherwise, right as they're looking up,
You're done. You're done. Yes.
do it for yourself.
Well, and it just makes sense. You know, it's polite too, but
Or, let's do this. We're going to do 2 segments on this. The other one is, if you're not going to enforce the sign, then take the damn thing down so we don't have sign noise. Apparently, it is no longer illegal to jaywalk. Apparently, you don't have to cross at the crosswalks.
do they have?
You
signs?
can walk right out between 2 cars into the middle of the street where I can't see you and almost killed you. Oh my God, I almost killed you. See, this is my life. And she's going to get this one going in a minute. Again, if you're not going to enforce them, and this is not Florida, this is not Texas, this is not Indiana, because I travel all over. Nobody crosses at crosswalks anymore. They also don't, white hand, red hand.
Yep.
Red hand, you're not supposed to walk. I don't care if there's not traffic coming. You look and there's not traffic coming, but you didn't look to see a car's turning where they can.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of crossing all over.
Good dang it, stop it.
I watch both ways.
I'll just spit on you, that'll teach you.
No, but yeah. And I
Crosswalks.
there was something else I was going to say
Crosswalks,
about the
people.
blinkers, but I can't remember now. Maybe or something.
A, E,
Her damn vowels.
or Susan, don't interrupt me so I can finish my story about my blinkers. I told you have to work on that with me.
Well, okay.
I'm used to being solo, not we're on appointment, it's just me. Share with someone else telling the story.
No, so I want to do an episode on pet peeves. So please send in your
Oh
pet
my
peeves.
God, that would be hysterical.
Send in your pet peeves. And then I also want to
Yes.
do an episode on weird things we do. And I have a couple things I'm not going to even speak of today because I want them just to, we all have weird things we do. So I want to have a Susan doesn't do
I am so freaking weird. And I am not in denial.
I'm not either.
No.
I'm not either. And
I
I'm
totally-
not ashamed to
Yeah.
talk about it.
It happens all the time. Someone will be like, well, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I know.
Definitely.
Sweetie, you want up or down?
Well, she doesn't know.
I just sweet. Can you just
Oh
be
my
sweet like your
goodness,
quiet
my
little
dear.
sister that hasn't made a pee?
All right.
All right, I guess we better go feed the kid.
Yep, we're gonna feed the kid, have some lunch, and then
And we've got a couple little notes to go over.
send us your topics, send us everything. Please, we need 5 subscribers. Just this
On
week.
YouTube.
On YouTube.
5 subscribers. Well, yeah.
Yeah, subscribers, so that we can go live. Because, you know, we're not going to beg for friends. If you don't want to subscribe and like and share and follow, you don't have to. But, you know, I don't know why you wouldn't, because we're pretty damn awesome, right?
So you're not. Yes, we are. Yes, don't you think we're funny? I mean, if nothing else, we entertain ourselves. But she's not going to guilt you. I'm going to guilt you. I would love more comments.
Yeah.
We have a few out there, and you make my morning.
It's
So
fun.
I just need, I need you. Because I get up in the morning, and I unfortunately wake up at the crack of freaking dawn. I'm outside having my cup of coffee. I go check my business emails and Facebook and all of that, and then I come to What the 50. And you make me smile when I look and see I have notifications.
Isn't it awesome?
And I love the likes, but I love the comments.
Yeah.
And I love when I see you shared.
Yeah.
So it really puts me in a very good mood.
Please,
so
please, because I like her. She's so much more fun when she's in it.
Everybody likes me. Even my dogs prefer when
Yeah.
I'm in a good mood.
Well, and
So
also,
share with us, because Danica and I could sit here without this and visit.
yeah,
But we want to feel like we're visiting with you.
And
so
we wanna know
the
you.
live will do that. We want
Right.
to know you. We want to know, what you like, what you don't like.
and we don't know that by hitting like and hearts, which we love those. Thank you. But that doesn't say, oh, this topic pisses me off. But we had one that was so cute. Can I talk about? I have to talk about it because it's so cute.
We have to talk about you, sweetheart,
Yeah.
because I am a very, very sarcastic. I'm very quick-witted. I'm very weird.
That's why
And
we get along so well.
and people know me. But I forget, these people don't know me yet.
Well, exactly.
So we had only met this little sweet girl one time. And yes, I'm going to tell a story.
Okay.
We were meeting with Red to talk about filming with her. And there was this birthday party going on.
Yep.
And,
And so you saw the video probably. We met our beautiful little Kim Lee. She was having her birthday, so a little lovely group of ladies. And Susan put a meme on there, if you didn't see it, about I don't like hotel towels because they're so soft and fluffy. I can't fit them in my suitcase. And I cracked up. I'm like, I know what you mean. What about the robes? You know, of course, I don't steal towels and robes. But she wrote, it is just wrong to steal. Or, you know, I'm paraphrasing.
well,
she was,
I was just saying that it's a joke.
Right.
I don't like them being these nice luxury because, then you can't steal them. Oh my gosh, poor
It was
Miss
so
Kim,
cute.
I am so sorry. She thought I stole towels, and she said, that's stealing, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
And so I thought she
I
was
love it.
kind of being that sarcastic back, like, well, that's stealing, that's wrong. Surely you wouldn't steal. And then I talked to Danica and I said, oh, I think
Did you
I
see
think
it?
she
I'm like,
really,
yeah. We gotta reassure her.
So I
But
put
we
back
don't
and said,
steal
no,
towels.
I don't steal.
But thank you for the comment. It is so cute.
But,
But
I loved it. It made my day. And and that's Kim. The reason we're saying that is that's how we get to know you.
Yeah.
So now I know you didn't know me. If you'd have known me right off the bat, you'd been, oh, Susan.
Yeah.
Because trust me, there's a lot of stuff I haven't even put yet. It's gonna get worse.
It will
But
get
now you know, Kim. I am always joking.
Yes.
Always joking. However, going to say back to her, and this is why we're shouting out to you. I respect you.
Yes.
Because had I said that because I was stealing, I absolutely would want you to call me out on it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You
And I love that you were like,
Yeah.
hey,
You had a
that's
voice.
stealing. I
You
think
had
she
a
put it,
voice.
that's stealing, that's not good.
Yeah, something like that. But
And
yeah.
thank you. And yes,
I
and
love that.
so, yes, I do, because I thought it was
Yeah.
like, you know what? Absolutely. If you thought I was stealing, you call me out on that crap.
And of course,
So
I
don't
called Susan.
hesitate doing those things. I'll always respond if I'm like, no, really didn't do that.
No, I called her immediately and said, stop stealing the damn house.
She did.
I don't know. So yes, so
And
thank
wait,
you.
then I went to Indiana and my friend wouldn't tell me where her towels were. No, I was just kidding.
That's right. I hide my towels when she comes over to my house.
Now, I do steal some shit from friends' houses, but I tell them.
Yeah, I'm taking this home.
Oh,
Yep.
exactly. Like I was at Michelle's and I said, hey, I gotta steal this jacket. I need it. I was freezing on the airplane and I didn't bring something. I don't know why. I always do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll tell you, or if I'm gonna steal, what else do I steal?
I usually leave
think
things
her
at
I
people's
stole
houses.
oatmeal cream pie at her house. But I'll tell you before I do it.
Okay, I'm gonna look around and see what I'm gonna steal.
And if I
before
get
do
that
Susan
face
today.
like, I'll also go buy and replace it. I will.
You ate my what?
Yeah, I see that you're, it will benefit you because normally I'll replace it 10 times.
I know.
What
Come to
I
my
have.
house and
But
steal
yes,
some stuff.
we don't steal.
Oh.
I borrow. I may not return it unless you remind me that I borrowed it.
Exactly. I leave things. Almost every time I leave Susan's house, I leave something. I got
Okay,
two
so
earrings
this
time.
is what the
Two
50
earrings.
plus moment you have that you don't realize. Danica leaves me treasure.
I just want you to
Every
have
week
fun.
she comes over, I'm always chuckling because I go around and I'm picking. And what happens is I'll do usually a massive clean on Friday after we film. Again, I know it's Friday, but normally it's Thursday, so just go with me on that. But and there'll always be a little something. I don't do that when I just come to visit your house for the day. But if I come to stay with you,
Well,
I'm leaving
in my
something.
defense, I did spend the night that night when I left my earring.
There you go.
See, so there you go. So
That's right. And I got up and it's a little teeny moon, little
Yeah,
teeny
little
thing.
moon.
I barely saw it, thank goodness. And I'm like, what is that? And I looked and I went, huh. So I put it in the drawer right there thinking, she's going to remember she left it by the nightstand. And if I put it anywhere else, I'm not going to remember. Put it right where that is. And go text her and tell her you found it.
So I got here today and said, "Did you find my earring?" Didn't I text you?
Nope. I was like, yeah, I did. Did I tell you? She's like, no. I said, but I have it. Yeah. So there's your 50 moments. Left it, had it.
Left it.
By the time I apparently walked from the bedroom,
Forgot
no
about it.
further than the kitchen, at the worst, would be the furthest my phone was from me. So what, 30 feet at the most? Yeah. All right, getting old. It's so fun.
Well,
It's so funny.
We are going to go and see if we
Yeah, I
can
gotta go
collect
get
our
my
brains. Oh, she told. By the way, she told my daughter that I left my brain there, and she went. So.
So, little Emma, she's learning crazy antics. Some stuff she gets right away, but some
She's
things
got
I
this
say
long, yeah.
she just, and you saying it probably, but maybe with it, sometimes she looks and tells you, that's not racist.
Most of the time she gets it. She's pretty sarcastic herself. It's
She's
coming out.
getting
It's
there, yeah, and
hysterical.
she's learning me
Yes.
so
Oh,
much that she is like,
it's fun. Yeah.
she'll look at me like, not really, right?
Yeah, so if you guys want to pull those faces, we are not offended because most of the time we do it to each other too. So, all right, young lady, well let's go
That's
take
it.
the beastie to lunch, and we love you guys so much. So,
Thank you, Ray.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Sherry.
Thank you,
Sherry.
Sherry.
Yes.
Sherry.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, third person that we don't know who you are, so we would love for you to tell us. Yes, we could go feed the beast.
Oh.
She's starving.
Yes. All right. Come say bye.
My belly just started rumbling too.
Nope.
So.
Can you say bye, guys? We love you.
Bye.
All right. We love you. We'll see you next
Love
time.
you.
You can go ahead and do it. Ready? Ah!
And you should have a little quicker, right?
Oh, I forgot. It was somewhere. I took it
I
down.
want to
Got
do
it.
it. I want to do
Okay.
it.
Okay. Click it. Click it. Click
You gotta
it.
click it. You gotta kind of hold it
Will
down.
it work
set
on
it up.
Facebook Live though?
It should work on the actual iPad, so you're hanging up the iPad. Nope.
No.
Click
Just
and
hold
hold.
it.
Click and
Click
hold.
and hold.
And let go.
Oh, it's probably not turned on.
Oh.
So we're
that
not
could be
gone
part of the
yet. There
problem.
you go. Now it's turned
All
on.
right, now let's try it, kiddo. And then let go.
Nope.
Really? That's supposed to
And we
actually
can't
shut
cut
off
this
the
part
iPad.
out, so because it's live.
Well, this is some of the moments you don't get to see of silly stuff. that we
Blow him,
do.
blow him a big kiss, Emily Bird. I don't know how to even turn it off.
How about that button
Oh,
at the
finish.
bottom?
See, it's a. Oops! I canceled it.